Hi, I'm Mike of Love Dice, and this is the Kerbal Space Program. I am currently buying the flight control thing with my science. I swear I'm going to get... Why do I care so much about getting to orbit? I don't know. But I do. I care. I care a lot. This is important to me for some reason that I don't quite get. So, how does loading work? Loading works like this. No, loading works by clicking this button. Is that the right button? No. What button are you? There you go. What button are you? Oh, right, you're new. Okay. Right. I had a problem last time with controlling things, and I was very upset. I didn't get any. This is the thing I want. I want the Delta Deluxe winglet because you can actually fly with it. So we go like that, and then we go. So the main point of these is that they. What's this? Line you up. There we go. Ooh, that's not what I want. There we go. So the main point of these, as opposed to what I've been using up till now, is that you can, in fact, use these to control where you go. The previous wing tail fins that I used were in a way too good. I want these to line up a bit more than that. Yeah. They were too good at keeping things stable. Okay. These are lining up in strange ways, which is why I'm fiddling with them so much. Well, I guess that's going to have to do it. Other thing which I'm going to do is these are going to only be for yaw, and it would help if I did the exact opposite thing of what I just did. And no, those are only for pitch, and these are only for yaw. There we go. Right. Now I should have enough delta V to get into actual orbit. My problem last time, I think, was that I ended up I thought I bought batteries. I don't know. My problem last time, I mean, I did run out of electricity, which wasn't very clever. But also, my course was too straight. I couldn't make a nice kind of thing like that. Right now, the other problem I had is I wasn't able to get the science from this arrangement. I wasn't able to get that back. Well, that allow me to use SAS? No, I think I need the actual. What am I looking for? I would need an actual probe core for that. Yeah, so I wasn't able to get the Science Junior and get anything done with that. Which is obviously a terrible pity. Got a heat shield, don't need a heat shield. Right, I don't think I'm ever going to want to go back to my old ones. I'm just going to save this. So what I'm hoping is that with better, I'm also going to quickly check my crew. Doesn't really matter who's going in there. It's got to be one of the pilots, but it won't. Let's put Valentino in there for no good reason. Because I don't have a probe core, it would have to be a pilot if I'm going to get SAS, if we can get any kind of stability assist. And the staging should be the same. Oh no, there was a thing I was going to do, which was, I was thinking of maybe putting on some radial parachutes. Well, actually, I'm just going to hope that this is going to be enough to bring the whole thing down. That's what I'm going to do. If I was more confident getting into orbit, then having the decoupler here, so only this comes down, would be the sensible thing to do. But I'm not. And if I had a probe core, a very sensible thing to do would be to put the probe core on this, allow this to go, and then I'm in orbit, and I can just keep getting Science Junior stuff as I go around. I think you only get it. You don't get that much for it. Launch. There's some things I should do. This is actually around about the point where you should make some kind of a science rover. I might need to go get like a wheel. Get one of the wheel mods. So put on SAS. Eventually, throttle up. If I remember to take away I've remembered to take away the monoprop. So there we go. All right, off we go. My launch is already not at normal speed, but never mind, eh? There we go. Getting a certain amount of tip, which is good. It's a bit wobbly. So what I might do is I might take away the... I was going to take away the gimbaling, but that engine doesn't have any, so... Let's not bother, right? So what I'm hoping is that I'm going to be able to get more of a smooth glide slope as opposed to the very straight up and down. Get rid of the thermal. As opposed to the very straight up and down, which is what we had before. I think I want to be a little bit more this way. About where I want to be. So I'm very wobbly, but I am getting control. I'm getting a lot more than I was before. In that I'm getting any. Before I was lucky to even get that very small 5-ish degree amount of deflection. I want to be 45 degrees by the time I hit 10k. 45 degrees, about that much, and about there, so I think I'm alright. Let's go over a bit more. Let's go back to quite a bit more. I'm seeing where 45 degrees is on the nav board, which is that circle there. So I could do with being a bit further across. A lot of wobble, so every time I try and go for something, it goes woo, and then back again. And tries to orient itself. Might be one of those things that would be a lot easier if I had an analog control, like an actual game controller or something. So, although I'm not as flat in my trajectory as I was, I'm still flatter than I think I really wanted. Just about 12 seconds of delta of thrust left in this thing. I'm also not drifting because I got the configuration here of 4 fins at the back, one of which is entirely devoted to pitch and one of which is entirely devoted to yaw. One pair. I'm not drifting north or south. Well, I'm drifting north a little bit, I think, but not by a lot. So I want to be more and more flat than I am. Slightly. Okay. Getting some heating effects, but I'm sufficiently far up in the atmosphere that I don't think I'm causing myself any problems. Okay, so I don't yet have the ability to make maneuver nodes, which is a bit of a pity. So let's turn SAS off for a moment, because I'm going to start running out of electricity if I'm not careful. So I've got less delta V, I think. Oh, now we're tumbling actually. I don't think that's too much of a problem just now. We'll be able to orient ourselves properly when we get into orbit. So I'm a lot faster, I think, and I'm a lot closer to an orbital velocity already than I was last time. I think I was only about 700 or so. As opposed to like the 1200. So I'm about 500, I think. I'll have to go back and look. Let's go back into go back to map mode, where my computer has got a lot less to do, and thus things can record better. Now, time to apoapsis is about a minute. 18 seconds. So I think when we get to time to apoapsis of about 10 seconds, I think is the time to go. And we should now be above the atmosphere. There we go. This is when I would deploy. Right, I might as well observe the materials bay. Keep that. Observe mystery goo. Keep that. So this is in space near. I'm trying to see if there's any reason to do more in space near, because some experiments you can do a crew report. Well, let's put an SAS on. You can do crew reports, and if you're over water, that's different from like we're over water here, so it doesn't matter. We're not getting anything new here. Okay. So, a lot is going to depend on what happens next. Obviously, I'm burning through my Delta V quite quickly. Looks like I'm not going to make it again. All right. We had a brave go. We didn't make it. Right, so what we're going to do is now we've still got some electric charge left. Annoyingly, I think we're going to end up landing at night. Let's go back to the map view. I think I'm going to take away the visual enhancements. They look pretty, but I mean, look at that. I mean, they look pretty. It makes everything look very, very pretty, but it slows my computer. It slows everything down too much. It's a great shame, really. But looks like we're going to be landing at night, which is a shame. I think I would have liked to, maybe what I should have done, once I worked out I wasn't going to succeed here. In fact, I might as well do it now. Something I could have done when I realized I wasn't going to succeed is actually, instead of burning prograde, burn retrograde, because there is a contract that I have. Let's turn off SAS now. There's a contract that I have where I need to be between 8,000 to 11,000 meters and going from 2,000 to 220 meters per second and to 90 meters a second. And I'm reasonably unlikely. Last time it came very, very close. I doubt I'm gonna get it this time either. What I am going to do, I've got a little bit of time. I'm just going to EVA. Crew report? No. Come on. Just want to... It's not letting me grab the data, so I'm just going to board again. That did not work. It's probably because I don't actually have a crew report right now. Oh, and I've lost my Kerbal engineer. Is this because I'm not boarded? Oh, there we go. That was weird. Right, we should be soon anyway. Oh, we're pointing in a stupid direction. At the minute. That's an even stupider direction. Grab that. Can't do that. Okay. Right, SAS on then. Make sure we're pointing retrograde as we enter. And I'm just going to have to hope that the amount of electricity we've got is sufficient for this. So about to hit the atmosphere. I was hoping to get another crew report, a good crew report over the shores, but I guess we've already got that one. Oh, I don't think we're getting anything useful then. So we've already got grasslands. Whoops. Oh, we've got that one. We don't have that one. So I guess we're going to be coming in fairly soon. I'm gonna leave it there. I don't, we're going to be coming in at night. Might not be very exciting. The only question is whether I'm going to be able to get that contract. So thanks very much for watching. Do hit like and subscribe if you've been enjoying these videos. Come visit Neil Love Dice at neillovedice.com. We're also available on Facebook and on Twitter, and you can find us. You can find links to that in the description of the video. Until next time, reach for the stars.